Did it pass? And is there a raise to SSI benefits from the SSI Restoration Act for supplemental security income? This is a really good question and one that I do get on a fairly regular basis, which is what I'm going to share with you here in the video. Let's get into the details. All right, now first off, just to clarify, everything I'm talking about here in this video directly pertains to SSI, supplemental security income, not to be mistaken with SSDI, Social Security Disability Insurance Benefits. They're very similar, but also very, very different at the same time. So I just wanted to clarify that. And by the way, there's nearly 8 million people out there that do receive SSI from the Social Security Administration every single month. So it's a lot of people, and this is mostly the bulk of the income for an SSI beneficiary. So yeah, vitally important, very important stuff. Now, down below in the comments section, I do get questions about this on a fairly regular basis, and many of the provisions within the SSI Restoration Act, as well as when I'm on live streams, I get questions about SSI all the time. And that's okay. I don't blame you whatsoever, especially this year. Honestly, 2025 has been a kind of a weird year, right? A lot of weird things have been happening. We've seen a lot of changes, a lot of shifting. The whole program's being shook up in a pretty big way. We've seen DOGE coming around, Department of Government Deficiency, which is also tinkering around with Social Security and Medicare and Medicaid, which is leading a lot of us to wonder, is SSI on the chopping block too? Or like, what's going on here, right? Yeah, exactly. And if you've had those questions, rest assured, I'm here for you in any way that I possibly can be. I say that all the time, but I just want you to know I'm here for you. I'm advocating for you, representing you, keeping you informed of what's going on. I'm doing what I can to help you in this community. Thank you so much for being part of it. Again, I truly do appreciate it. Again, please subscribe as well. It's 100% free. Oh, quick side note, by the way, you see that phone number hanging out on your screen there? That is for my partner over at Chapter Medicare. Again, I partner with them simply because there's a lot of us that are out there wondering, what is the best plan, as in the Medicare supplement plan, Medicare Advantage, Medicare Part D, the initial enrollment into Medicare? I get it. It's very confusing. In fact, there's over 24,000 plans across the country. They've been helping a ton of you here in this community. Hundreds and hundreds of you have reached out to them asking to help, get some help with your Medicare supplements, Medicare Advantage, things like that. It's amazing, and they're helping a ton of you here in the community get better plans, better coverages, saving a bunch of money, things like that. It's awesome, right? So anyway, if you know anybody, by the way, that is enrolling in Medicare, needs a Medicare supplement, Medicare Advantage, please share this video with them, or just go ahead and take a screenshot of the video now and just text that picture over and say, here, call that phone number, connect with them. They'll help out, okay? Quick side note, by the way, if you're strictly on Medicaid, they can't really do a whole lot of help there, okay? Just want to be fair with you. But if you're a dual beneficiary, as in you have Medicare and Medicaid coverages, they could probably help you out there. Otherwise, if you do have Medicare as well, give them a call. They'll certainly help you out there. They've been helping a ton of you here in the community. It's awesome. Anyway, so I want to throw that out there. Phone number there on your screen. Again, it's 100% free for them to do that for you. Again, I love free stuff. It's like my favorite thing in life. Free, love it. Otherwise, down below in the description at the top of the comment section is the phone number and a link to their website there. Feel free to call if you want. Hundreds of you here in the community already have. Awesome, super awesome stuff to see how much they're helping you. Anyway, just want to throw it out there really quickly. By the way, thank you so much for being part of the community. Okay, so let's talk about the SSI Restoration Act. And again, I get questions about specifically the legislation as a whole. I get questions about many of the provisions here in the community, as in the removal of the marriage penalty. Have you heard about that one? Yeah, exactly. I have a lot of people asking me about that one. Okay, but let me just answer the question really quickly, because I've had people reaching out saying, hey, I heard it passed. I heard we're getting a massive raise to our benefit. I heard they're repealing the marriage penalty. I heard all these different things. Let me just clarify that for you real quickly, okay? But let me preface it by saying this much. I've made this dedication to you, which is every single day in these videos, I'm going to come back, I'm going to give it to you straight, I'm going to be clear, concise, I'm going to bring you honest, accurate, reliable, and transparent information. So just please, I'm not trying to be mean or trying to be harsh here. I'm just telling you the truth, okay? As of right now, unfortunately, the SSI Restoration Act has not passed, okay? As of right now, it has not. In my honest opinion, of all the pieces of legislation that are out there to reform Social Security, to reform SSI, to lift benefits, to remove the marriage penalty, to increase the asset levels, as in the cash or cash equivalents you can have as an SSI person, in my opinion, the SSI Restoration Act by far is the best piece of legislation out there across all of them. It literally checks all the boxes. I don't really say that about a lot of legislation, to be real with you. A lot of the legislation that comes out, I'm like, yeah, it's kind of good. I mean, there's a couple good provisions within it. and I usually say like there's a couple bad things in there. The SSI Restoration Act, in my opinion, is a really, really good one. Like it checks literally all the boxes, okay? Unfortunately, right now, no, it has not passed yet, okay? But let me tell you what is within this, because it's like the gravy train for SSI beneficiaries. It is a good one. Let me share with you really briefly. Number one of the possible most popular provisions within the SSI Restoration Act is raising benefits up to 100% of the federal poverty line and indexing these benefits to stay at parity with the federal poverty line. So what does that mean? It means raising benefits by about 34+% immediately up to the federal poverty line. So right now, let me just put this into perspective for you. Right now, the maximum benefit for an individual is $967, okay? That's the maximum. The federal poverty line right now in 2025 for a household of one person is $1,304. That's an increase of $337 or just under 35%, 34.8 something percent, right? It's crazy. So that's one of the main provisions within there, is to raise benefits up to the federal poverty line and then index benefits to keep parity with, equal to. Parity means equal to, or basically like a substitute of, or equal or equivalent of, things like that, right? Basically to keep parity with the federal poverty line. Awesome. That'd be amazing. Could you imagine that? That'd be life-changing for people. That's one of the provisions within the SSI Restoration Act. I like it a lot. In fact, to be fair with you, benefits are supposed to be at the federal poverty line anyway. That is how this program was formed 53 years ago, back in the 70s when they formed this program. It was supposed to be at the federal poverty line. Hasn't been keeping up. Yeah, exactly. Okay, another one that's in there is the removal of the marriage penalty. This is another really good one. It does not impact everybody, but I know for a fact it does impact a lot of people. I've seen the comments. Being penalized for being married, I don't know. I mean, let's be real for a second, okay? Let's just be honest. Marriage is hard enough sometimes in and of itself, okay? I don't think we need to be penalized for already undergoing something that's honestly kind of hard sometimes. Let's just be real with ourselves for a minute, right? And if my wife Corey saw this, she would agree as well. It's not always easy, right? There's definitely some hard times out there. We probably all go through that at some point. So why would he have to be penalized on top of that? I don't know, but that is one of the provisions that's there, and it's ridiculous. It should be gone, okay? That's one of the provisions within the SSI Restoration Act, is to remove the marriage penalty. Next, what they also want to do is adjust the asset levels, or the cash or cash equivalents for SSI beneficiaries. Now, this is also out there in a standalone bill as well. Obviously, it hasn't been passed yet, but remember, these cash or cash equivalents for SSI beneficiaries have been at the same levels for a very long time, a few decades. But here's what it is. $2,000 for an individual or $3,000 for a married couple. Okay, they want to raise it up to $10,000 for an individual and $20,000 for a married couple. I'm just going to say this. I'm sorry, but somebody having $2,000 as an individual or $3,000 as a married couple, they're literally only one event away from basically being, wiped out completely. My point is, the last few years here, prices have gone up on everything so much that like one major repair, hey, a refrigerator goes out. Sorry, there goes $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Your air conditioner goes out and you need a new one. There goes $1,000, $2,000 easy, right? Your car breaks down. You need new tires. You need a new transmission. You need some kind of work on your car. Again, there goes $2,000 out the window, right? It does not leave somebody in a very secure place. It leaves people very, very vulnerable who only have $2,000 a maximum, or you're going to forfeit your benefit if you go over that threshold. That's not funny. I mean, that is serious business right there. Okay, fine. Maybe 10, 15 years ago, when prices were not so high and when purchasing power was there and our money went further, fine. Maybe $2,000 was fine. But today, in 2025, not a chance. I mean, seriously, try to get any major repair done to anything, and it's going to be $2,000 easy on anything, right? It does not go very far these days. $2,000 today is not the same as $2,000 5, 10, 15 years ago. It is not the same, and we all know that, right? Anyway, there's some other lesser popular provisions within the SSI Restoration Act, but these are 3 of the major ones. Did I say 3 or 4? I don't know. 3 or 4 of the major provisions that are in there now, but these are some of the really good ones, and I agree with these. The SSI Restoration Act is gold for SSI beneficiaries. Unfortunately, they have not done it yet, okay? So if you've been wondering, hey, did they pass this thing yet? Is it going to be enacted? When are they going to do this? Right now, unfortunately, they have not done it yet. By the way, there are standalone bills out there for virtually all of these provisions. Again, haven't passed those either. I will continue to keep you posted on this, and I will continue to pound the table on SSI because this is a program that's great, helping out nearly 8 million people, but it needs a major, major, major overhaul and reform. This program is failing the beneficiaries. There's honestly no other way to say it. Okay, it's a great program. Don't get me wrong. It just needs to be fixed. It needs to be fixed, and the beneficiaries, unfortunately, are falling behind more and more every single year because the program is not being fixed. Make sense? Anyway, I'm here for you. I will continue to advocate and represent you for you in any way that I possibly can. Please continue to let me know what I can do for you. I'm here for you. Let me know down below in the comment section. Otherwise, again, phone number there on your screen for my partners over at Chapter. Again, they're doing amazing things for those of you here in the community. Hundreds of you have reached out and connected. It's awesome. Super cool. Saving a bunch of money for those of you here in the community. And again, I just want to reiterate, if you're strictly on Medicaid only, unfortunately, they can't help you, okay, just because the restrictions on Medicaid. But if you are a dual beneficiary, Medicaid and Medicare, that is a thing. You can have that. If you are, they can probably help you out. Or if you do have Medicare, again, they can probably help you out there. Otherwise, please, if you know anybody that has Medicare and enrolled in other benefits, please share this video with them. Otherwise, take a screenshot of this, send it over to them, have them call the number, and again, they will go to work 100% for free, finding you better coverages, better plans, saving money. It's amazing, right? Anyway, thank you so much for being part of the community. And again, please, let me ask you a huge favor. Who do you know that benefit from this video or any videos here on the channel? Please feel free to share this video with them. Just 1 or 2 or 3 people. I know you can think of a few. Please share this video with them. Big share button right down below. Thank you so much. Really appreciate your support. Also, please subscribe to the channel as well. 100% free to do so. Big subscribe button down below the video. Thank you so much. Otherwise, check out the other thousands and thousands of videos here on the channel in the video library. The popular videos down below in the description or the top of the comment section. Right now, popping up on your screen, you'll see some videos there. Otherwise, thank you so much once again for allowing me to advocate and represent for you. Thank you for your continued trust in me and the content and these videos and everything I'm serving to you every single day in these videos. I truly do appreciate you. Otherwise, please have a nice day, and I really hope I can see you again soon in the next video.